All right, Shalom. I'm about to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rahakudas. The great millstone. Guess who was today? So like corners. It's waking up from corners too. All right, as y'all already know, you know what I'm saying? It's going down in Babylon, man. All right, it's everything cool, y'all. Something. On their phone. Check it out.
Try.
Keep on talking.
Yo. Is there? Oh, is there?
Okay, yeah. As I was saying, man. All right, this place is constantly on decline. All right, it's about to fall. You know, there's basically like no more questions to be asked, man, about this place. It's done. All right, it's a done deal. Shalom. I
got something. It's Isaiah 35:1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. And we all know that Mount Seir was these Edomites' ancient habitat, man, which America is the modern day Mount Seir, man. So the Lord, and it's not talking about the land, because just like when it speaks about Israel, it's a people before it's a place, man. All right. So the Lord is telling us to set our attention against Mount Seir, which is these Edomites, man, the so-called white race, man. All right, and this is why we prophesy against Esau all the time, because you got niggas out there talking about white all always got to say something about Esau. They don't want to say something about the white man always. Because the Lord told us to set our attention against Mount Seir, because why? The Lord's attention is on this place. All right, the scripture say what, man? The eyes of the Lord is upon the simple kingdom, and he will destroy it off the face of the earth, man. And why is the Lord eyes on this? Why does the Lord have his attention on America? First and foremost, because the nation of Israel here in captivity. Okay, but this is the wickedest kingdom on the planet Earth, man. All right, and it says, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. Okay, you good? All right, so hey, man, we not in the, you know, you got people in the world that got best friends. So like, this is my ride with whatever my bitch on, I'm on. Okay, whatever the Lord on, we on, man. All right, we ride with the Lord, man. All right, the scripture say who will stand up against the evildoers, man. Yeah. All right, so we don't men, man, who's speaking against the evil of this world, man. Yeah. All right, it says, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate, man.
Yeah, the Lord is making this place most desolate, man. All right. Jobs being taken away, these companies are shutting down, packing up, going overseas. Okay, food prices are going up. All right, people losing their mind. You know what I'm saying? People parasiting.
You just saw that video over there in New York where where they mandated the Beetlejuice. The lady told people like, look, you can't come in unless you got the Beetlejuice. They whooped their ass.
The government over there in Florida, man, he said any government agencies trying to stop people, you know, trying to fire people because they ain't got the troops. All right, he gonna charge them $5,000, man. All right, yeah. So that shows you that this whole system is divided, man. And the scriptures tell you that a house divided, how goes it? Yeah, how divided cannot stand, man. All right, and this everybody can find, man. All right, you got these other nations, hey, NATO and the EU and stuff like that, which that's part of the peace relations. All right, that, you know, Johnson, they suffer from Babylon, man. That's the Lord. That's spiritual shit. Because all these nations had a meeting. They just had a council with Russia and all America allies with Russia. And, you know, China, they all just had some type of congregation where they planning on ditching the U.S. dollar. That's right. Yeah, they've been doing that, especially in China. All right, they use their own gold and stuff like that. With that trigger, that's gonna have a lot of the devalue of the dollar, man. Okay, because it's worth nothing. All right, other than being a piece of paper and what's the word? Fiat. Yeah. Fiat, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Fiat, man. Somebody got something?
Yeah, this Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Which is America.
Yeah, we call her virgin daughter of Babylon because America never been popped before. Never been invaded by troops or never been hit with any type of missiles. Anything that ever happened here in America, these devils did it. Yeah, it's self-inflicted, man. So the reason why it's called the virgin daughter, because the virgin never been popped or penetrated, man. Or virgin sherry never been bust, man. America's that virgin. Never been touched, never been hit with missiles. But guess what? America's about to lose its virginity, man. Her virginity, man.
It says, O daughter of the Chaldeans, what thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Yeah, and the Chaldeans, all right, they go back to that basically that priesthood, all right, on the left hand side, man, for Babylon. They the witches from Warlock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bring that back.
It says, it says, O daughter of the Chaldeans, but thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
No more be called tender and delicate. People, I mean, the other nations don't look at America as that that place
As the standard to be. Like they look at America as the standard. Like we should be more like these people. Now they see that really it's nothing evil and wickedness going on here.
Yeah, because you know, a lot of these people in these other countries, a lot of these other heathens, man, they have fought for a long time to get over here into America. All right, because I actually know a guy, man. He said that it was so hard for him to get to America, you know, and he finally got here. And a lot of these countries, hey, and this is why, you know, America letting all these other heathens come into America. Now they starting to see that this place ain't nothing but a whole bunch of homosexuals, man. This place is filthy, man. People thought this was the place to be until they got here, man.
I thought that America was pagan gold.
A lot of gun violence, a lot of, like I said, you know, certain countries they hold certain type of, you know, strict measures, man. You know, for the women, for the children, for how you conduct yourself. But when you come to America, you do whatever you want to do, man.
Oh yeah, speaking of that situation with the nations of Levi, I'm gonna call them nations because they ain't representing who they really are. All right, you had a bunch of so-called Haitians chilling under the bridge in Texas, man. All right, because this guy Biden said basically like if you can reach the border, you can come over here, you know what I'm saying, for refuge. All right? Because he's letting all these other refugees come in, like was it Ishmael and stuff like that. On Sudan and shit. But anyway, they the Haitians, they on that under that bridge waiting to be taken care of, man, to come up here to Babylon, America, man, to seek a better life and stuff. But
ultimately, that's just the Lord, you know, bringing them here for destruction.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because the main judgment gonna be taking place here. But
verse 2, take the millstone and grind meal, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the river.
And these Edomites, they ashamed right now. And that's just like, you know, dealing with a woman, man. If you ever saw a woman get into a fight and she get her clothes ripped off of her, she ashamed, man. She's like, oh man, you know, that's the feeling Esau got now, because you gotta understand this, man. The scriptures say what? That Esau, he's a fugitive and a vagabond. And one characteristic of a fugitive, and one thing a fugitive have to do, just say it, man. When those missiles come, man, they're going to be helpless, man. They're not going to be able to do nothing, man. Okay, but you know, like I was saying, one thing that a fugitive have to do is what, man? Have to steal someone else's identity so they can hide, and that's what Esau did. Esau, he stole our identity. You know, he set up over there in our land as if he was the children of the Lord, and he put all these bywords and these names on us, man. But guess what? Now that fugitive have been exposed, man. And guess what? And now the Lord is going to, now he's going to be ultimately destroyed, man. And caught and fought. Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and destroy with the brightness of his coming. Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed. Hey, how is the wicked being revealed, man? The spirit of power, Yahweh, Shah. First and foremost, who was prophets, man? First and foremost, who was prophets, man? Okay, because what? The Lord said what? He revealed his secrets unto his servants. Prophets, man. So now we know who the devil is, man. Now we know who Esau is, man. Esau not no damn white man. He ain't nothing real about this devil, man. Yeah. Well, this only means that judgment is happening, man.
Hey, on the back of that dude jacket, like I said, it said Omen on it. Yeah, he got Omen. Yeah, like that.
It says, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume in the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
All right, how's the Lord consuming this devil, man? Through his prophets. All right, he's tearing down this devil's strongholds, man. All right, how are he going to destroy this devil, man? Yahweh Shah the angels, man.
Okay. Back in Isaiah 47:3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man.
And they think Yahweh Shah coming back on a, you know, they got a saying in the world, they let's play head up. They think Yahweh Shah coming back in the flesh, man. See, when Yahweh Shah came in the flesh, man, you got over on Yahweh Shah, man. That's when you murdered Yahweh Shah, man. You see, Yahweh Shah's not coming back in the flesh no more, man. All right, he's coming back as an angelic force, man.
It says, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Right? And we all know that America is that Lady of Kingdoms, man. Because everybody's in bed with America. You know, everyone is sleeping. Hey, America is the whore of the world, man. You know, everybody's in bed, which means everybody is in dealing. Everyone is dealing, you know, brothers call it dealing, you know. Everybody's dealing with America right now, man. Okay? But see, they ain't getting no box. No one got the box yet, though. She's still a virgin, man, you know. Sooner or later, man, that's all that's gonna go out the window, man. She's gonna give up her virginity. By the way, listen, man. That's right.
It says, I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance, and given them into thine hand.
Right, so, hey, man, you know, these devils think that they brought us here in slavery by their own force and their own will, man. We were given unto you devils, man. All right, the scripture's going to that. Because of the Lord, we wasn't consumed, man. Because, hey, if it was up to Esau, he would have brought us here to this land and put us in one big bonfire and did away with us, man. But it's up to Yahweh Shah, man. And this is why we're still here. This devil, he puts things in our water. This devil put things in our food. He guns us down. He set up Planned Parenthoods in our neighborhoods. This devil has tried to consume us as a nation, his whole rulership, and we're still here.
Yeah, and this devil think he gonna get a piece of our people, man. He think we gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? He actually think that these Christians and stuff like that, these Edomites, you know, they think everybody's gonna come together in this rainbow coalition and shit like that, and everybody's gonna be cool, and they just gonna get away with all the shit they did. You know, and you got hella dirt on you, man. Your skeletons coming out the clothes before you Edomites. There's a lot of shit you did in slavery and just period right now, man. There's a lot of things like your racism and stuff like that. Your true colors, they coming out, man. I mean, your horns is out going during the, going back like the 50s and stuff like that. But you've been hiding it for some time, man. But they coming out through all this economic stress and stuff like that, man. You know, it's going on from shit, man. All right.
I get probably 8-17. Luke 8-17. Y'all think it's Luke 8-17? All
Because hey man, this devil he spent he put a lot of money out there. He spent a lot of money to try to hide himself, man. He created religion. Okay, which that goes back to the Greek word religio. And this devil has went around the world, changed everybody's nationality, man. He called the Moab, Chinese, Ishmael, Arabic, man. This devil went around the world and changed everybody's nationality, changed ours, only to hide himself, man.
That's in the scripture too. You calling the lands after his own name.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, because all these different countries is named after him. Africa, America, all these names is named after Roman generals, man. Europe. You got it.
Yeah, this is Luke chapter 8, verse 17. For nothing is secret, thou shalt not be made manifest. Right. Neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
Yeah, because it's coming abroad now. Who this devil is, man. See, a lot of our people, they still it's unbelieving in this devil, in this white man being the devil, man. But he's gonna really show you niggas, man. And this is gonna lead you niggas to being butthurt. A lot of you people that love the white man and eat crackers, man. Okay, well, I'm gonna say the Edomites, man. A lot of you niggas who love these Edomites, man. Okay, you're gonna be butthurt when you find out this man the devil, man. Because he's about to come out, man. Because right now his deception isn't working anymore. This devil only has two solutions. Solution A is his deception, man. He loves to use deception to deceive, to persuade you into doing something. But when that deception don't work, he's gonna resort to the sword, man. And that's when you're gonna know he's the devil, man.
And this is for all the people that want to be joint unto Esau. This is Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Yeah, Jake love Esau, man. Yeah, wait, man. Jake love Esau, man. When we tell you that Esau's gonna be under our foot, we gonna have these devils in captivity. Esau smile at it. Jake be the one front center at the fence, man. I don't want no slave. Why we can't just be all equal? Jake want to be equal to this devil. Here it is. The Lord said, we naturally, spiritually over this devil. We're going to rule over this devil. He's going to be under our foot, man. Everything this devil did to us, the Lord's going to recompense him, and you niggas got a problem with it, man. But here it is. This devil won't even give you a raise, man.
What the scriptures say is Jake,
homeboy slave.
homeboy slave.
See, Jake think this is how life's supposed to be, man. Jake think that we were born beneath these devils. Jake believed that living in a little ass apartment, you can't even deal with your woman in peace. You can't even discipline your children. Jake just think this is how hard life is, man. But the scriptures say what? I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking the earth as service, man. All right, you go, brother. Have one there. You go ahead, bro.
Proverbs chapter 17, verse 9. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth a matter separated very friends. The reason why I pulled that because you were saying how Esau then did a lot of dirt. Yeah. And lately he been trying to, be cool and shit, but that's because he's trying to cover them transgressions, And one more is Isaiah 25 and 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. And he will swallow up death and victory. Right, because Esau is the personification of death.
Yeah.
And he put that covering cast over all the nations of the world.
Right, because the scriptures in Habakkuk say he is as death. Right. This devil, the scriptures say what? I always quote this. If he do it for any good, he do it for unwillingly. And at the last, he gonna declare his wickedness. It's only a certain amount of time where this devil got to be the devil. Right. Okay, he only can, he can only smile and look upon you for a certain. His actions is gonna prove it every time, man. Even with the devils you work with, man. You might think they cool. They think, yeah, man, I got a cool white dude I work with, man. But then at the end of the day, it always come out with it like that.
He goes tongue and his doctrine. He'll say one thing and then he does another.
That's right.
We ain't gonna definitely not mandate this, but what they do, they turn around and mandate it. Right. No, it's not gonna be concentration camps, but then you look around and it's what? Concentration camp.
Yeah, that's his the smooth. Scripture says words are smooth and butter, but war is in his heart.
It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse I'm gonna start at verse 10. It said, let us oppress the poor righteous man, let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. It says
Lord's strength be the law of justice, for that which is evil is found to be nothing worth. And that's Esau's mindset, man. All right, that's Esau's mindset towards everything he do. You know, he wants to what? Oppress the poor. Okay, he want to overthrow those that are people. He want to put his foot on people next that's already down. He like to kick a man when he's down.
Yeah, because
He like to kick a righteous man when he's down.
that's the spirit. Because we already in captivity under this devil. The Lord has already given this devil the whole world, man. No, the scripture say the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. What more than you want, man? You already ruling over us. We already got to go to you for the one of all things. What more do you want from us, man? You could every day. Every day. Yeah, he wants he wants the soul, man. This devil is not satisfied, man. Here it is. You got the whole earth. Your ass want to go out to space. You want to do all this extra shit, man. You can never have enough, man. That's what you say, man.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 49 verse 10. But I have made Esau a bear. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. Ooh. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
Right, Esau, you're not gonna be able to hide yourself no more, man. Okay, because here it is. You have control over the world. You damn rich elites, man. You oppress the whole world, man. And that's why the scriptures say what, man? When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked rule, the people mourn, man. Okay? Hey, read that last part again, Bubba Bashar.
Start from the top.
Yeah, you start from the top.
Jeremiah 49 verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he is not a sluggish, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
Right. Yeah, because hey, this devil, everybody around this devil is basically fucked up, man. You see, now the Lord is about to recompense this devil. He's about to destroy this Edomite. He's about to take him out of the throne. Hey, and the whole good thing about this is after Esau served 1,000 years of captivity, guess what, man? He's going to be exterminated. His spirit is going to mingle within those other nations, man.
That's what the scriptures say, though. I think it's Malachi the first chapter say, he will build, but I will throw down. Because we had them in slavery, and then they came back into power, and they built up America and everywhere else.
I just want to say, too, it says seed is spoiled, man. All right, you look at these Edomites, they got so-called white privilege, man. All right, that's why they get so-called white man, like when these shooters with Jake, man. All right, there's plenty of videos out there where a cop, Edomite cop and an Edomite man, they go at it, man. All right, the Edomite cop saw a video where the Edomite grabbed other Edomite cop gun. All right, he still didn't shoot him, man. You know, but Jake do that. Jake can't even get that close. He's scared. He gets shot, man.
Like shoot at the police, bro. They ain't kill him.
Yeah,
they tased him.
Yeah.
But let it be Jake, though. That's white privilege.
Yeah, they still doing good too. Even though, like I said, this system is going down, they still doing good, bro. You know what I'm saying? They still got money, do this, that, and the third, man. All right, it's the rest of the world, especially the Jakes, man. All right, that's going through a very hard time, and that's why these Edomites flipping out, man, because they ain't never experienced something like this.
Definition of white privilege. It says white privilege or white skin privilege. It's the social privilege that benefits white people over non-white people in some society.
Hey, I want to say something real quick because there's a situation going on right now where it was an Israelite woman. She worked at I think Bedford or one of the high schools. She took, I believe, like $40,000, and they put her ass in prison. And then you had this Edomite woman who took $250,000, and they gave her ass probation.
Hey, you can have an Edomite walking down the street with an AR-15, and they feel me. They call it patriotic.
Yeah, they put a name on it to
talk to them nice and sir, put the gun down, and then you had Jake. They be ready to kill.
Hey, what's that shit that happened where a rich Edomite down there hit a construction worker and killed him, and they said that the Edomite was suffering from it was a case basically when you're so rich you don't believe that you should be held responsible for your actions. Yeah, it's a syndrome I said, what the fuck,
I'm
man?
gonna bring it out. It says, particularly if they are otherwise under the same social, political, or economic circumstances.
Right, like they basically, majority of these Edomites are above the law. Basically that's what it's saying. If you're an Edomite, you can get away with certain things. And if you see a bunch of Edomites in a group playing hacky sack, the police don't pull up on them. But then when you go to the low private neighborhoods, they say you 6 niggas, 3, 4 niggas in the grouped up with white tees on you in the game, man. When the scripture say what? His eyes on poverty set against the poor. Esau ain't, and if Esau patrolling Edomite neighborhoods, if Esau patrolling these Edomite neighborhoods, he's only patrolling to make sure Jake ain't out there. Because that's the first thing they say when they pull you over in an all-white neighborhood. The first thing they say is, "What you doing out here?"
What you doing out here?
It's Sirach 34, and I start at 20. Whoso bringing an offering of the goods of the poor doeth as one that killeth the son before his father's eyes. The bread of the needy is their life, and he that defraudeth him thereof is a man of blood. Okay, that's Esau, man. they feed off what it say? They feed off the bread of the needy, and we're the needy. The Lord put us in that space, so they feed off of that. That's
that's right, because that's why they got a saying in the society. It's set up to make the rich richer and the poor poor.
Right.
The poor is very oppressed in this society, man. As soon as you go to work, man, you make money, you put it right back into a bag with holes at the bottom. You make money, you work hard, you labor for these 500, how you say that word? 400 or 500 companies, right? As soon as you get paid, you gotta get that money right back out to these devils, man. So in all actuality, you're not making no money in here, man. All your money that you make goes right back to them.
That's why they say the same paycheck to paycheck.
That's why they put the middle class in there as a delusion.
Yeah, they say they took the money.
Yeah,
They pay your ass just to come back to work.
You put money in a bag of hope.
That's how you know this is hell, because this place is built upon debt.
Yeah. This is Haggai chapter 1 verse 6. You have so much and bring in little.
Hey, Jake be putting in work in these jobs, man. But not only in today, but even then, we built up America, man. America was built on our sweat and tears, man. But guess what? What benefits do we receive from off of America? Nothing, man. All right, go ahead.
It says
Jake get a street named after him, and Jake think they got some shit going on, man. They'd name a street after a nigga. A nigga be happy with that, man.
Brother was talking about how they built the Amazon out there in Mexico, and Jake got tents, lined up all around this one Amazon building.
Yeah, man, that's wicked, man. You niggas out here talking about reparation, man. Nigga, we don't want what's ours. These devils took everything from us, man. And that's like a nigga robbing you and then giving you your money back. We don't want it, man. We want real reparations, man. And that's for you to go down, man.
it says ye eat, but ye have not enough.
Yeah, because these devils put certain chemicals in our food, man, to where you're not getting the full nutrients. All of our food is not pure food, man. All right, and that's why when you eat something, you hungry right away, man. It's like, because they put drugs in our food, man. This is why our food got to be FDA approved, man. What the hell do food and drugs have in common?
Oh, that's Ezekiel 4,
right?
Where it said the children of Israel shall eat their bread.
Follow amongst the Gentiles, man. So and when you the food doesn't benefit you here, man. In the ancient days, man, we'd eat something, man, we'd be good, man. But now you eat something, you hold it right away, man.
There's no such thing as seedless food. Come on, man. See the in laboratory.
That's why Esau got all these different restaurants set up. He pumping drugs, man. That's why if you ask a person who likes crack cocaine, and they gotta keep using it because they chasing that high.
Yeah.
And that's all you doing when you eat this food. You chasing that first craving. When you first taste it, you just chasing it over and over, man.
And sugar is like a drug, and they pump sugar, a gang of sugar in there.
That's why Jacob Beast.
High blood pressure. We see my cholesterol. But it all goes back to what the brother said. He is a theft, man.
Hey, that's why I said, therefore, he's a man of blood.
Like he lived death.
Yeah.
But ye are not, ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink.
Hey, even with the water, man. Even our wine, man. We was drinking pure wine in the ancient days, man. We was drinking pure water, you know, in the ancient days. Not this devil, he puts our water goes in plastic bottles, man.
And I was watching something. One of the brothers I went into how they did the water. It's the same thing that's in transmission fluid they put in the water, and it's something else that make you thirsty.
Fluoride in the water.
Yeah.
Potassium chloride.
Yeah,
They put in all the water, keep you thirsty, keep you drinking.
Yeah.
You can't even take showers long because there's all the fluoride in the water and shit.
Alright.
Fuck you up.
because your skin is the biggest muscle, right?
Well, you know,
organ.
It's orgasm.
It consumes. Your skin consumes anything. Your skin consumes more than the amount. And this is how you know you're the devil, because you know this devil knows. Hey, back in the day when you used to get milk, they used to put it in glass bottles, man. You know, but now everything is in plastic, man. Everything, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, everything. I forgot how long it takes for plastic to consume.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
I would say plastic is not biodegradable. It don't break down. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you said how the skin consumes, the scalp consumes the most. They got all these hair products, you know what I'm saying? And that's not what it is.
It's plastic, you know, everything is transported by truck. Right. You know, so when it's in the container in the truck, all that heat, and it mixes with chemicals of plastic. And now you're drinking all the chemicals of plastic.
Right. So nothing's pure here, man. And that's why the scripture say what, man? Rise ye and depart, for this is not our rest, because it's polluted, man. This place is fucking polluted, man. Got these damn Edomites walking around here with their head to the sky, man. No polluted ass kingdom, man. But guess what? When our kingdom come in, man, it's gonna be pure, man. It's gonna be a clean kingdom, man. Only thing that's gonna be dirty in our kingdom is you devils, man.
God.
It says, ye clothed, but ye are not warm.
Right, our clothes, man. You go out and spend some damn $200 for some damn boots that's supposed to keep your feet warm in the winter. And guess what, man? After about an hour standing out here, your feet cold as hell, man.
It's been, he mixed the threads, man. Scripture talk about not to mix the clothes, man. You know, somewhere in Numbers, I forgot. But you're not supposed to mix the fabrics. Yeah. Man, small shit, that's how you know you're the devil, man. You know,
It says, and he that earneth wages to put into a bag with gold.
You can't take your check when you get it. Well, first and foremost, this devil's payment structure is oppression, because the scriptures say that a man's wages, the sun is not supposed to go down upon a man's wages, which means when ain't nobody supposed to be working no damn third shift. You work start in the morning, when the sun down, work over. And before that sun go down, you're supposed to receive your payment. But see, this devil, he pays you every week, every 2 weeks, and put you in a hole, man. Every day, gas costs for you to get to work. Every day, you have to eat food, and everything costs to go to work, but you don't get paid. Now they got all of a sudden got this, you know, you can pay out every day, you know, bullshit, man.
Think about this. Get your check. It's already taxed. It's already taxed. But every time I go to buy something, I get more tax.
Yeah. And then now these jobs, they want you to do direct deposit. So you mean to tell me I didn't work at this job for 2 weeks? Now I got direct deposit. Now I got to go to the ATM and be charged for my money. That's oppression, man.
Can I say this much too? Because at the end of the day, I mean, it's digression, but the brother just made me think of something when he said that he the devil mixing the fabrics. Because he's not only the devil, he know he's doing this.
You know what I mean? Like I said, you gotta remember, he broke down the scriptures. I mean, you know what I mean? Not broke them down, but you get what I'm saying. Like he printed them out. You know what I mean? It's so therefore you seen it and you still doing it.
But guess what? The scriptures say what? He's a false accuser. Because he's the one who's going to the Heavenly Father, like, look at your people. But he's the one, so he knows when he's setting the trap for Jacob. Right. He gets us to go off as a whole nation. You know?
This is St. Luke chapter 2 verse 1. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And this taxing was first made when Cyrenius was governor of Syria, and all went to be taxed, every one into his own city. Well, that because the overtaxing that was done by the Romans, which is these Edomites.
It's going on over again. That's why they tax all these presidents, governors, they Caesars and shit like that. They do the same thing. They tax and keep doing shit like that.
And I think one year this damn dude Jeff Bezos probably paid $400 grand in taxes. 400 grand, or not even 400 grand, bro. Carry on. I'm gonna pull it up, man.
It's Job chapter 20, verse 19. Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not, surely he shall not build quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. All right, which we know that Esau desires to prolong his kingdom. He desires to prolong his rulership. He desires one world under his government, under his religion, under his supervision. All right, which the Lord is not going to allow. All right, because he's allowing you to do certain shit to a certain extent, but the Lord not going to let you, continue to oppress his people, oppress his elect. He's not going to continue to let you oppress the land, the earth.
I got that right here. This is Joel 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, thou has pointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
So you got a certain limitation on how much you can do. A certain limitation and boundaries on what you can do, how much you can do it, and when you can do it. Because if the Lord literally gave Esau, power to do whatever the fuck he wants to do, we'll all be dead. It wouldn't be no Israelites. The earth would be already fucked up, and in the worst case scenario.
And Scripture says the time and the place for everything. Esau is your time now. Simple as that. But Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So we got next, and we got forever.
And this article from Insider say how billionaires, it's from Insider, say how billionaires like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk avoid paying federal income tax while increasing their net worth by billions, man. So if you don't tell me, man, that's bull crap, man. These billionaires avoid paying taxes, but the poor can't avoid a damn tax, man. And they got to stand in the world, nothing is guaranteed but taxes and death, man.
Right.
You said that all these billionaires avoid taxes because they don't show themselves making any income. All their wealth is tied into assets. Right. You know what I'm saying? Portfolio income that doesn't show them making any money. They'll pay themselves maybe $1 million a year. You know what I'm saying? But what their name is tied to is worth billions of dollars.
What's the first thing when Jake trying to do some shit like that? The IRS come find Jake. When Jake trying to do that, you've been doing this and you haven't reported this to us, so we gonna compensate this. They don't let the poor do it, but when the rich do it, it's okay.
That's the thing too. The rich ain't supposed to be taxed, right? Like you said, they got assets in different companies that they own and stuff like that. That they supposed to that's supposed to be kept track of. But us, the blue collar worker, I got you, yo. So the blue collar worker, we not supposed to be taxed because what? Our job is our life. That's why I said making a living. All right, if you don't work, you don't eat, man. Right. You ain't got a roof over your head. You ain't got this, that, and the third, man. An average worker, man, literally, if you don't work, you fucking die.
Yeah, shit, one paycheck from being homeless, bro.
Yeah, so how the hell can you tax the average everyday
They took $328 worth of taxes out of my check.
$328 can stretch you over. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, bro.
No, that was the spirit. The brother said it because, like I said, that's that originally when the tax, how they set up the tax system, it was really originally set up to tax the businesses. So, like you said, these businesses show you how everything here is upside down for real. Now the businesses is the ones, like I said, they're not getting taxed. They leaving it to the poor, but like brother said, the average worker wasn't supposed to get taxed.
Yeah, but when you pay taxes, when they go to the government, it's supposed to. If you can't pay your rent, you're supposed to be able to go to them.
You're supposed to get it back.
You're supposed to be. It's to actually that the taxes are supposed to be actually to help us. But you can't call them like, well, I'm $300 short on my rent.
Like other countries, like when the pandemic had started and literally they were taking care of their citizens. That's what I think prompted America to literally start doing stimulus checks and shit for real.
Because that was gonna really make them the devil.
Right.
Really, they still on the high. Because they use like countries like North Korea. They use the media to demonize, kill. But when you ask those people over there, they tell you a different story, man. I believe those Koreans will live rent free.
Yeah, because I think they like socialists. Like
so it's like, these devils don't get on their news and tell you that. In Korea, they live rent free. But like I said, that's what America do. They use their media for everybody else to look like they're the bad guy and they're the hero. When it's the opposite around, man.
And they looking bad too. They looking bad too because it's coming out with that. Well, they looking bad. Period. But about that drone strike, they fumbled up. Yeah, right. All kind of look. Yeah, you got.
Yeah. Job chapter 20, verse 20. It says, "Surely he shall not feel quietness. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desires." Right, so the Lord gonna recompense you evil for the evil that you prescribe to his people. Verse 21, "There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods."
Hey, this devil believe that after the missiles come, hit America, these other countries get whatever the case is. This devil believes that he's gonna go to his bunker. Hey, these Edomites, man, they got damn bunkers with basketball courts, movie theaters, bowling alleys, mega bars. These Edomites got, man, I see the bunker worth $1.9 billion, man. So these devils, they gonna go into their bunkers, they gonna hide all their gold and all their riches in a boat somewhere. And as soon as the midst of World War III end, they believe they gonna come out the bunkers and get right back to it. Okay, we feel the Georgia guys don't need to populate the earth. Now it's time for us to get back to it. We got artificial technology. We don't need nobody anymore. We can let robots work for us, and we're gonna be good, man.
Shit, they got bunkers in the ocean. I seen one in the ocean.
They got bunkers in the ocean.
I see the scriptures, Amos 8 chapter.
Oh, God, brother. If a brother can grab that barbecue shop, Amos the 8th chapter when it's going into go ahead, bro.
It say verse 22. Verse 22. It says, "In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him." Right. So when Esau at the highest of his prime, we at the peak, the pinnacle of his success, that's when the Lord is going to basically cast him down, cast his society down, and everything's going to go to him. He's going to go in slavery. All right, his kingdom will be burned up.
The word wicked, Hebrew word is a male, which means labor worker. All right, because the people in society, man, all right, they already looking out because the middle class has basically been destroyed. They get this whole pandemic thing with the CV-19, the beetle juice. All right, it was a cash grab, man. That's why you saw when it first started, you had to keep your business shut down, man. All right, and what did that cause, man? That caused for all these people that own businesses to go out of business, man. So now they lost that, man. All right, they lost their work facility, man. So like I said, man, they don't own shit no more, and that's what the New World Order comprises, man. People not owning nothing and you totally being dependent upon the system, man. All right.
And monopolize, like you said, like places like Walmart, shit like that.
Exactly.
You know?
Pops and mom shops and stuff like that. Because what? You got your own business set up, you make your own money, okay? Even though you still paying tribute to the devil, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying? You got something established for yourself, man. But like I said, man, that's all gone away with, man. The middle class is all gone away with. You on your business, stuff like that. It's over.
This is Amos 9:1. I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the post may shake, and cut them in the head of all them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
And that's what these Edomites doing, man. Because right now, they building bunkers underground, man, because they know what's about to happen, man. These rich elites, they got bunkers underground that's laid out, man. I seen a fucking Edomite with a bunker that had a tennis court in it, man. You know, so they really think that they gonna go underground. You got these devils, they got secret passages in these mountains. No, it look like just regular mountains, but they got a damn and they show you in the movie Rich Rich. When he has the vault, you know what I'm saying? And these devils, not only that, they trying to get out there in space, man. They want to try to see if they can here it is, this devil that destroyed the earth so bad. Now he trying to see it how you can destroy out there in space, man.
That's why they launched that Space X of the Dragon. Yeah. They weren't even astronauts. They had regular civilian people get on a rocket, go in outer space and stuff. Because what? That like that movie Elysium with Mark Wahlberg in it. All right, that Rich was staying up there. All right, when the Earth got so fucked up, he had to pour. Everybody else is down here going bad.
Shit on that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, good. They would make their money here on Earth, but live.
If that ain't a devil for you, what is, man? That's what you gotta understand though. It's deeper because that's where the whole Apollo came from, the mission Apollo. So when you go into the word Apollo, it goes back to the Greek word Apollyon, which means destroyer. Because it even goes back to Jeremiah 31, where the Lord said, if these ordinances lose or disappear before me, then I will forsake the nation of Israel for all they have done. So Esau's whole mission is to go out there and try to destroy those ordinances. That's why I think this devil tried to nuke the moon. This devil tried to nuke the moon, man. This devil, he tried to search out the bottom of the man. The Lord gave this devil an impossible task, man. Right. So this is
I was gonna say, like I think it was the elder Yashawamba was going into how Moab trying to do something with an artificial sun. He saw, so like you said, they trying to mess with the ordinances of the heavens because they're trying to, get their birthright.
That's all it's about, the birthright.
This Revelation chapter 6, verse 15. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?
Hey, so, these Edomites know. These Edomites, they hoping to be covered with these places, man. They rather the mountain fall on them and keep them hid, man. But I gotta get this precept. This Jeremiah 16 and 16. It says, behold, I will send forth many fishers, saith the Lord. And that's what the Lord doing, man. He's sending forth fishers, man. We using this word as bait, and we fishing in the elect, man. Okay, yeah, the elect don't come in every day. Every day you go fishing. Some days you don't catch fish. Okay?
Now, prove that it's somewhere in Matthew where the Lord said, so the disciples, that will make fishers of men.
Matthew 4 chapter?
That will make fishers of men.
Yeah, you know your college stuff, man. Education is
So did
1, verse 17, verse 16. Now, as he walked by the sea of Galilee, he saw Simon and Andrew, his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. And Yahweh said unto them, come ye after me, and I will make you to become fishers of men.
Fishers of men, that's what we're doing. We fishing in, the Lord making us we spiritual fishermen. Fishing for the elect, man. You know, and we're using the word as a bait. Because the scriptures say what? My sheep shall hear my voice and follow me. All right, and it's all with the word, man. All right, I'm gonna finish this. It's Jeremiah 16:16. It says, behold, I will send forth many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after I will send forth many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill out of the holes of the rocks, man. So you're not gonna be able to hide Esau, man. Hey, and not only Esau, these other nations, these elites in these other nations, these rich Moabites, these rich Ishmaelites, you know, because guess what? You know, when the Lord sent forth many hunters, we gonna put their ass right in shackles, man. And this is how the rest of their nation is gonna come back that the Lord put to death. They're gonna come back through them. Okay?
God, this is Baruch chapter 4, verse 24. Like as now the neighbors, not just one, so it's talking about all the other neighbors or heathens, the heathen nations of Zion have seen your captivity. So shall they see shortly your salvation from your power, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High. But thy enemies have persecuted thee. But shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck. So the same way all the heathens, not just Esau, they mocked us, they laughed at us, they kicked us down, they oppressed us in our own neighborhoods. The same way they oppress us, we're gonna oppress them.
That's right. All these nations had us in captivity. But you know, all these nations also they are in bed, they're confederate against us. Because when you read if you don't mind,
it says, be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh by Yahweh Shai, for they shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you.
And they think the Lord gonna forget, man. Esau think that he's scot free. These heathens think they scot free. Because the Lord, and we know the Lord is long suffering, man. You know, we've been in these conditions for a long time to the point where it tricked Esau to believing that the Lord gave us to him to consume. That's what Ezekiel, the 35th chapter, said. These devils really think that the Lord just said, you know what? Get my children, and you can just have them, do whatever you want to do with them. They're yours. You know?
Since you said that, I'm going to jump to 6 and then I'm going to jump back. This Baruch 4 and 6. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because he moved Yahweh to wrath.
So really,
you were delivered to the enemy.
So really, we wasn't, given to Esau for Esau to destroy our nation, to consume us. Which means that, first and foremost, that's one reason why the Lord shipped us out to other countries. All right, because that also confused Esau. The Esau can't go to over there in China and tell you which was Israelites. That's why Esau literally he's just gonna put the sword down on this everybody. Because I heard Elder Malcolm would say that,
I must be allowed to get this slide out here. Matthew 25 and 6. It says, and at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Right. And I'm reading up again. It said at midnight, all right. Midnight, what's that? That's the 12th hour, man. That's the last hour of the basic day. Yeah, the day, man. Okay. And we're in the final hours.
And that's and Esau's doomsday clock is entering midnight as well, I believe.
Yeah,
that's our spiritual. It's a couple seconds away.
And it said it was a cry made. I got you. It was a cry made. What's that cry? Us doing this right here, what we're doing right now, man. Getting down for his kingdom. It says, behold, the bridegroom coming, go ye out to meet him. All right, and the bridegroom is Yahweh Shah, man, the Savior, man. All right, and how we come out to meet him? Keeping customs, waking up to our nationality, man. All right.
You know, it's got to be radio submeter. You can't come to the supper and you're not prepared. You feel me? That goes into the parable when someone came into the bride.
Wedding garments is knowledge. You know,
Back in Baruch 4 and 32. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. You serve all cities everywhere. Miserable is that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall they be grieved for her own destruction. What goes around comes around. They laughed at us, we're gonna laugh at them. They put us in shackles, we're gonna put them in shackles. It makes sense.
Yeah, but that's true reparations, man. Right. No, not them niggas giving what they say one time they give every black person $40,000 $1 million or some shit. They trying to get done. Somebody should become president. She's gonna give everybody $1 million. They want all the black people $1 million. Jay gonna write that shit right back. So shit they did. You get Jacob Field, they gonna run.
Can't come up with a business. Jacob just spend all that shit off.
you still resource control.
You know? And then you gotta understand this too. If they was to give you $1 million, you can't keep that in cash. They gonna have it to where they gonna be at the Esau can shut your money down in these bank accounts. Esau can shut it down when he gets ready. Hey, I remember I believe Will Smith friend wanted to get like $1 million, and it took Will Smith a couple days to get it to him because he had to go through these financial people that these celebrities can't just go in there and like unless they buying like jewelry, clothes and cars, they can completely go out. But when it comes to like giving money to some organization or giving money to a particular person, if they ain't still in the streets like a nigga like, they might got some street money, they got to go through some type of financial advisor to get that money to it.
$1 million ain't $1 million. You gotta have more than $1 million because they say $1 million in a bank is only $800 something. They take that shit from.
That's called fractional reserve banking. When they only have 10% of $1 million. If you have $1 million in the bank, or you probably so-called $1 million in the bank. If you want to deposit $1 million in the bank or whatnot, they only got 10% of that.
They rolling the rest out here and there.
They get you back on your money. It's not there.
It's a fucking Ponzi scheme. They just making money off of your money.
You can't even go to the bank and ask for 10K.
They is taxing you to make money off of your money.
You can't get 10K from the bank. They'll tell you, like, come back in 48 hours or come back tomorrow. They got to do all this shit. And then guess what? Somebody might come put 10K in the next day. They might have an appointment set up with somebody coming to bring 10K in.
They just give you that.
They're going to take that 10K, give it to you. You know what I'm saying? But then you got people coming in for business loans. They'll give a motherfucker a loan. They'll loan somebody your 10K and then tell them that person that they got to pay them back $12,800. They just make $2,800 off your 10K.
And they taxing you
on your 10K.
See, that's why this place is built on witchcraft because when you look at the money system, it's like some very stuff out of Babylon. I mean, they taking something a value that you got. I'm making money up out of thin air. It's witchcraft.
Credit. That's what credit comes. The whole term credit. The brother has something.
Just real quick hit. 2 Maccabees 7:16. Then looked he unto the king and said, Thou hast power over men, and thou art corruptible. Thou doest what thou wilt, yet think not that our nation is forsaken in the Most High.
That's right, because Esau got power over men. Okay, but who has power over Esau? The Heavenly Father, man. And hey man, we're not forsaken. You think the Lord will forsake children of Israel? And it's so spiritual, man, because I remember when we first came over here in this camp area, we never saw things like this. But it's going to show you as we get closer to the end, a lot of judgment is taking place, man. This shit happens at least 6 times every camp, man. All right? But, you keep making your point, brother.
Oh, no, that was it on that. Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob
and will yet choose Israel. And that tied right into what I just said. Man, you think the Lord gonna forsake Israel, man, and pick you? He created you devils to be wicked, man. So you think the Lord is gonna take righteous people and put them away for wicked people when you cannot be made righteous? You know? Go ahead. So the Lord gonna yet choose Israel again. I don't. And you done made our nation go off. You didn't set all these snares before our people. 2/3 of our people have followed you. Shit, we followed you at one point in time. Okay, and guess what? The Lord's still gonna choose Israel at the end of the day, man.
And set them in their own land.
We getting our land back. Okay, we getting our land. We gonna get parts of it, man. We hairs with Yahweh shout, man. We gonna get our land back, man. Or after it's cleansed by fire, because Israel have to be cleansed by fire as well, man. That's right.
We getting that whole thing. Right. We're gonna get the whole earth. It belongs to us anyway. And the whole thing about this, Lord only love Israel, why create the other nations? That's obviously. That's what our people here is with these other nations or Edomites come up and say. No, because you meant to be our slaves, man. World people don't do shit by themselves, man. They got servants and handmaids. Right? That's why you was created, man. All right, you other nations want to know your purpose on this earth, to be our slaves and servants, man.
Right.
Straight up.
And the Lord used them for prophecy's sake as well. You know, for us to go off, for us to, to learn that balance. Yeah. Being in slavery and ruling. So the Lord just used them up. But go ahead, brother.
It says, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
That's talking about them strangers, vocab, no class alone. That's not talking about the other nations, man. That's talking about the Israelites, foreigners who are amongst those other nations, man. Right. That's not talking about the heathen, vocab, no class. But they use that scripture to say that the Lord that's talking about the other nations. No, man. We are them strangers, because strangers mean foreigners. Foreign to what? Foreign to the land. We wasn't born in the land, so we what? Strangers. Right. Like you don't understand, hear shit until they get right here. Right.
Verse 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
Oh, hey, somebody get Jeremiah 30 and 16, brother, good shot, man. Hey, cause that all you niggas talking about, man, we ain't gonna get back on land. We not gonna be there. We ain't gonna get the ruler seat again. We not gonna have slaves. Okay? The scripture said, and the people shall take them to their place. And who's that people? That people was talking about the nation of Israel, man. And who's the other people that they gonna take to their place? These damn heathens, man. Mainly the Edomites, man. All right?
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
And who captives were we, man? All right? If you pan the camera right to the over there, man, we were their captives, man. Okay? These Edomites, man. They had us in slavery, man. They had us in captivity, man. Okay? And they still do, man. And that's why the scripture say what, man? He that stealeth a man and selleth him, and he be found in his hand, they shall surely be put to death, man.
That's right.
Right? So the Lord coming back to recompense these Edomites. And this is why you see America falling, man. All right?
It says, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
We gonna rule over our oppressors, man. All right, we gonna rule over you devils, man. All right, we gonna have y'all in captivity, so get ready, man. Yeah. Get ready to learn what slavery is about, man.
That's right.
Concubine in the back for sure. This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 16. Therefore, all things that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity.
Every one of them. So the Lord ain't sparing nobody. You know, you got Jake out there, man. Hey, this is why, man, the Lord ain't dealing with our whole nation, man. Because hey, when the Lord, it's gonna be certain Jakes out there that's gonna be trying to hide these heathens, man. You know what? Man, the Lord said every one of them, man.
But you gonna have Jake going up there, personal emotions. Oh, I love this guy. You know, he gave me a chance. He got me a job. He's my neighbor. He takes care of my pet. No, man. The Lord don't care about none of that, man. The Lord said every one of them, man. Every single one of them, man, is going to go into captivity, man.
Hey, the scripture said too, if they do that, it says children shall see force, right? So they ain't nothing but Esau trying to make up for his past sins, man. What you can't do, the Lord said he got indignation for you forever, man. You can't repent, dude. So all this, you know, first of all, you think the Lord look like you, man. Scripture tell you that, man. Psalms 10th chapter, where it says, I forgot how it go, man. Psalms the 10th chapter. Psalms
I got
Psalms 10th chapter real quick. Where we get it first.
Yeah, this devil, you know, he painted the Lord so, I don't know, you think of Howard Shine, blonde hair, blue eyes, blonde hair, man. The scriptures say something contrary to that, man. You know, but that was, yeah. Hey, when you go into Leviticus and talk about, you know, brown hair is a curse, man. Yellow thin hair. So you think, oh, the Lord was a curse, man? A woman curse? Hey, no, that's blasphemy, man. You know, and this is also, man, why Esau can't be forgiven. If Esau turned everything around right now, he still won't be forgiven.
That's what Miriam.
That's crazy, man. Spirit work. Spirit be sleeping on brothers like that.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 50, and verse what? Verse 21.
You can probably start at 19 though.
Okay. This is Psalms 50 and 19. Thou givest thy mouth to eat, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son. These things have thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one with thyself.
Yeah, so like you said, man, this man has been done wickedness so long, and he got away with he done got away with so much shit. It's like you said, the scripture say, he thought the Most High, he think the Most High is actually with him. Hey, like damn, I didn't put the Hebrews in slavery and stuff like that, shooting down every day. You know,
Hey, what it say?
You know, God is with him.
Hey, what it say in Ecclesiastes? It say, judgment is not executed speedily. So
To the Son of Man.
yeah. So
Yeah, that's how this devil's thinking, man. And that's why when we tell him, you know, we tell Esau he's gonna pay for what he did. That's that he laughs at.
Oh, no, well, a little bit more. It say, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. Lord, they gonna set you devils in order, man. The Lord about to set you in order. It's like the Lord gonna set us in order before their eyes. Which means the Lord gonna make this shit happen just like he did Pharaoh, man. He did it right before the eyes of Pharaoh, man. Hold on. Now consider this. Ye that forget your hour, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver you. Ooh.
That's funny, man. That's funny.
This Ezekiel 35 and 12, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh, and that I have heard all the blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying they are laid desolate, and they are given to us to consume. All right, and that's going back to these Edomites thinking that the Lord, gave us to them for them to do anything they want to do to them. And it's just going to last forever. Because Esau got in his mind, when you read the Georgia Godstone, this devil, and I don't understand why these niggas out here want to make it and see a bright future in America. Because these so-called white people, they hold agenda, man. It ain't for you niggas to prosper in the end. You think in that 500 million people, Esau wanted to populate the population too? You niggas is in that number. You niggas gotta be kidding me, man. All right. But it says, verse 13. Thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me. Hey, that nigga, what's that nigga name? Como? Nigga talking about the numbers are down. God didn't do it.
No, here it is. The scripture's going to how can an axe, roughly paraphrasing, boast itself against the one who's swinging the axe. You know? So, here it is. The Lord is controlling you, niggas. And you turn around and boast yourself against the God of the Bible, man. The one that put you in position, man. It's like a club put someone on in the game, and that nigga bumps himself against the plug. Like, nigga, how you gonna bump yourself against the one who put you on, man? Let me get this. Go ahead, brother. This is Numbers 24:1. And when Balaam saw that it pleased the Lord to bless Israel, he went not at the other time to seek for enchantments, but he set his face toward the wilderness. And Balaam lifted up his eyes, and he saw Israel abiding in his tents, according to their tribes. And the spirit of Yahweh came upon him.
Yeah, this is this Moabite king trying to get this basically this Ishmaelite, basically like wizard, whatnot. He tried to get him to curse Israel, man. That's who Balaam is. All right, this Ishmaelite like wizard, man. He tried to, this Moabite king tried to get him to place a curse on Israel, man. But that curse started to turn into a blessing, man. All right, now skip to the 16th verse.
Verse 16 of Numbers 24.
And the Lord came to Balaam in the vision, man. Show him how we gonna be in the future, man.
He have said, which heard the words of Yahweh, and he knew the knowledge of the Most High, which 15. And he took up this parable and said, Balaam, the son of Beor, have said, and the man whose eyes are open have said.
His eyes are open. The Lord opened his eyes, see a vision, go ahead.
He have said, which heard the words of Yahweh, and knew the knowledge of the Most High, which saw the vision of the Almighty falling into the trance. But having his eyes open, I shall see him, but not now.
Him is us, Jacob, go ahead.
I will behold him, but not nigh. Thou shalt come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel.
That'll be our Lord and Savior, how shot, man.
And shall smite the corners of Moab and destroy the children of Seth. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do violently. Out of Jacob shall come he that hath dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city.
Yeah, man. So there you go, man. All right, that was a future vision. All right, how we gonna be over the whole planet Earth and over these nations, man. There ain't gonna be no equality in the kingdom of heaven, man. Only equality gonna be is among Israelite men. All right, you other heathens, you are women, man. I'm tired of this shit, man, because our women think they gonna be sitting on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that whole queen concept means whore, man. So you women out there calling yourself a queen, you mean you call yourself a whore, a prostitute, man. That goes back to that Hamitic shit, man. They had queens, Queen Sheba and stuff like that, man. We ain't never had no woman calling shots sitting on a fucking throne, man. That's madness, man. And that's why it's called kingdom. All right, men are going to rule. What the hell do you women need to be in charge of anyway, man? Yeah, the house of children.
Over the children.
But I'm saying though, why do you think you need to be a boss bitch, how you say, or a shot caller? Who you gonna be calling shots up, man? Because you don't know how to. All these businesses and stuff like that are started by men. All right, they Fortune 500 companies and stuff like that. Infrastructure of a society is built by men. Cars, everything, inventions, everything is built by men. So what do you need by wars? Men supposed to. Yeah. What do you need to call shots for, man? Because if that's the case, have other women do it. Don't have men do it.
Yeah. But the reason why the woman can't rule is because what? The Lord deprived the women of wisdom and understanding.
Exactly.
The Lord deprived them in that. So if they don't have that, You know, women, they run off the emotions. Yeah. Like if we had a woman president, she'd just be push the button because she on her period. Excuse my language, man, you know. So these women supposed to be at the crib, you know, watching over the children, man. Yeah. You know.
This Isaiah 60.
Come on, swing it.
Yeah. Isaiah, where you at? what you got?
I was gonna get 10.
Yeah, I was gonna get 61. I knew somebody was gonna get 10. Isaiah 60 and 10. I got Isaiah 61. Isaiah 61. There's so much meat. I'm gonna just dive in. Isaiah 61 and 4:3. So appoint them that mourn in Zion to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord that might be glorified. And they shall build the old waste, they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities and desolations of many generations. And strangers shall stand and feed, which our brothers going into, and feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord. Men shall call you the ministers of our power. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall you boast yourselves. For your shame you shall have double, and for your confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double, everlasting joy shall be unto them.
Read that 5 again.
Isaiah 61 and 5. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks.
And strangers, the other nations, they're gonna be doing work and putting in work.
And the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers.
Be out in the field. It's like we was in the field with them all.
But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord.
Talking about us. We're gonna be the priests. Right, that's our job, the priesthood. Kings and priests. They're gonna be out in the fields working and doing hard labor.
It's like I said, we're the priesthood, man. It teaches the law, man. Right. We're gonna be crazy, man. We're gonna be teaching the law to each other.
No. We're gonna be teaching the law to the leaders because the Lord gonna put the law with. That's the beautiful thing about the kingdom is that the Lord is gonna write the laws and commandments in our inward parts, which means what? We ain't gonna never go off again. So we ain't gonna have to worry about death, and we're gonna have to worry about captivity.
Isaiah chapter 2.
Right. The scripture said the law shall come out of Zion. People make faith and
let me keep going on there. Isaiah 61 and 6. But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord. Men shall call you the ministers of our power. Servants.
They're not calling us that now.
Yeah, come.
Guess what? In the kingdom they will.
Come. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and
their back. They blood, sweat, and tears.
And their glory.
Yeah, like the brother said, the natural Gentiles.
And their glory shall you boast yourselves. For your shame you shall have double, and for your confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double, everlasting joy shall be unto them.
Okay, this is Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of strangers shall build thy wall. Right. So, hey, man, these saying we built up America in slavery, in the kingdom of heaven, which is on its way, y'all gonna build ours up, man. So be happy about it, man. You know, agreeing, laugh, be happy. Let's get ready to learn how to build up a kingdom, man. And their kings shall minister unto thee. When you go into that word minister, it means to serve, like the brothers say. They're gonna serve us. For in my wrath I smote you, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night. This is the reason why. That men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Hey, and guess what? Esau is going to be the only nation. These so-called white people, they're going to be the only nation who buck up against us, man. Because remember, the scriptures say what? Yeah, but they got a perpetual hatred, which means it's a never-ending hatred. Right. So this is ultimately why they serve. After they serve, we don't have problems out of this devil, man. We don't have problems out of this. Yeah, but after that, these other nations, they gonna have, after they serve their bondage, they
They're gonna get their own land. But these Edomites, after they serve 8,000 years of hardcore bondage, their spirits gonna have to mingle in amongst those other nations, because them as an Edomite, because we had to correct ourselves. The Lord is not going to destroy the spirit of Esau, because that would be like the Lord destroying himself, man, because the Lord is the father of spirits, man. So he's just going to mingle their spirit ain't going to mingle amongst the nation of Israel, but it's going to mingle amongst those other nations.
I'm going to jump down to 14. The son of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee. And
bending is bowing down.
And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down to the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord.
Hey, I'm Zion, bro. All you niggas out there, all you ABC Israelite camps out there, think you doing something, think you got the Edomite bound. First of all, you don't even know if it's an Edomite or a Jake, man.
Right.
Y'all niggas posted it, clapping, happy to have somebody bow down to you right now, man. All the bow down gonna happen in the kingdom, man. All right? You stupid niggas out there, man.
It says, whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations.
And that's why the scripture said in Isaiah the 45th chapter, it said a world without end, man. All rulership